So something's certainly happening in Scotland and the UK, from what I read, it's here too. Is just this rise of religious interest among men,
Mm.
young men in particular.
Yep.
Which I mean, you do the kind of historical research, and women have always been more interested in issues of faith than men. So
Why do
it's,
you think that is? I've always
yeah,
wondered that
well,
myself.
I don't think it's just one thing. I think there's men are finding themselves in a difficult place. The modern world. I mean, if Richard Reeves has an interesting book, but in the workplace, at colleges, universities, now in many ways, women are outpacing men.
Yeah.
You've got that sort of frustration. I think there's a kind of conservative reaction to some of the more progressive stuff
Yep.
that's kind of caused guys to want to be more traditional.
Mm.
We could list a bunch of things. Among the others, I think actually God likes to surprise people. And
Yeah.
what's the least likely
Sure.
group to be
He
interested?
always
It's
loves
like,
to take the least likely.
who's expecting a 22-year-old man to be interested in
Right.
spiritual things?
One of the things we've been talking about recently is that the most recent Barna study that showed that the young people are just craving authenticity more than anything,
Yeah.
and like a place where they can go and not feel like And I understand why they've kind of fallen away from church, because
Yeah.
it's not always a wellspring of authenticity.